If you've seen our shortboard comparison video, you'll recall that we weren't blown away by any of the boards we tested. Moreover, when we examined the shortboard market for a board that could meet our exacting standards, we came up empty-handed. In our view, the ultimate shortboard should be powerful, belt-driven for a comfortable ride, and controllable with a precise and responsive throttle. The only off-the-shelf board that might meet these standards is the upcoming Boosted Mini X, which we have on order but won't receive for another couple months. So we decided to build our own. We started with a short, broad, kicktail-equipped deck, which we believe to be the ideal form for an electric shortboard. For the trucks and drive system, we chose hardware from DIY e-boards, because we happen to have some lying around. While the lack of a belt tensioning mechanism on these motor mounts remains irritating, this is otherwise a solid kit. With the trucks installed, we thought this was a sharp-looking ride, but we figured we could do even better. Because we've always admired the Riptide's aesthetic, we decided to install a set of blue wheels on our build. However, this required slight modification to the motor pulleys, which we were able to perform with the help of a Dremel tool. To house the electronics, we decided to 3D print a custom enclosure, in which little space is wasted. Mounting this required some coupling foam, which we happened to have lying around from other boards and kits, and which we shaped with a razor to fit our custom design. For uncompromising performance in a small, lightweight package, high-discharge hobby lipos are an obvious choice. We used a 6S 130 watt-hour configuration, capable of pushing over 200 amps. For unparalleled control precision and performance, we used two VESC speed controllers, which we configured to draw a max of 100 amps collectively from the batteries. This is, of course, a prototype build, so we decided not to install a charging port or BMS, and for easy access to the electronics, we simply closed the enclosure with a thin wooden lid. So, with the prototype complete, let's see how it performs. As usual, we'll start by examining the measured performance from our sensors. As it turns out, our current limits were a bit excessive. Pegging the throttle from a dead stop proved challenging on the 30-inch deck, but by ramping up to 100%, we were able to measure some ridiculous acceleration, and our recorded 5 to 15 mph time easily topped the chart. And if the numbers aren't selling you, here's some footage of the board conquering a 44% grade hill. Additionally, here's a rolling race against our boosted V2 Dual Plus. Go. Because this board tops out at 20 miles per hour and gets there astoundingly quickly, the fun is short-lived. One future modification we may consider is reducing the reduction ratio to achieve a slightly higher top speed. We'll also probably lower the current limits, because as amusing as this is, it's a bit of a handful for practical use. So clearly our work is not quite done, but we think this proof of concept checks all the boxes we presented at the start of this video. Our board is smooth, powerful, lightweight, and nimble. In other words, everything we think a shortboard should be.